Alright, Josh here, and welcome to the first episode of our VGC 2019 Moon series. Now, it's been absolute time since I sat down and recorded. Literally, like, what are we on today? 14th. More than a month since I last recorded. Had the best holiday. 3 weeks away, Christmas and New Year. It was absolutely amazing. I did not stop seeing, because there's a lot of people I'd not seen for years, like pretty much since I'd lived in Spain. Some people like 3 or 4 years, some people. Saw some of my old school friends I'd not seen for like 7 or 8 years, which is insane. Every day we're doing friends or family or both, and we're like do all over the shop. It was mental, but well good, and yeah, had a great time. In that time, I basically did not play at all. I played a little bit. I played a bit of Moon series before I left for like 3 days, but the ladder was pretty empty. People were still doing Sun series because there's still some tournaments. When I arrived that first week I was in England, I played a bit of Battle Spot, maybe like 3 or 4 games, and then I played a bit of Showdown for like half an hour on Moon series, but that was it. And then I didn't play for the rest of the time until obviously I got back, not this weekend, the weekend before. Well, not this weekend, just been obviously the weekend before. And I was hoping to get this series up last Wednesday, but there was some like live stuff I was busy with, and with the fact that I really hadn't played Moon series, I was just like, I am so unprepared. Like I had a bit of a team, but I didn't really like it that much. I was like, no, I thought, let's just start fresh Monday. I'm freer then, I've got more free time. Over the weekend I can come up with something that I like and familiarise myself with the format and get used to Z moves again. And that's what I've done, and I'm feeling a lot more confident about the format just doing that. It's kind of as I suspected the format, to be honest. It's like a lot of the similar teams as Sun series, but chuck Z moves on. Obviously there's a few more like gimmicks about with Z moves back, but there's always gimmicks about, isn't there? Anyway, do I have to say anything else? I don't think so. Let's jump into this little team I've got here. Yes, I'm using Xerneas. I love Xerneas. It's the same as I've always run. Power Herb, no Z Geomancy, I'm afraid. I still think Power Herb's better than Z Geomancy, but although, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, I guess. Protect, Geomancy, Dazzling, Moonblast. The same as usual. Katana, although I've been using a lot of Assault Burst Katana, this one is the Focus Sash variant, which I think I always prefer the Focus Sash one. It just feels safer. Like, I know I can take that hit if I have it in the back. I can say up so Katana can kind of win or whatever. I do like Katana still with the Focus Sash. I've got Protect. I nearly put Tailwind on it, but I decided not to because I've got 2 other mons that can use Tailwind on this team, as you can see. Got Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, Leaf Blade. Pretty standard. Incineroar is your standard berry. Fake Out. Flare Blitz, Knockoff, and U-Turn. I was going to put Snarl on Incineroar. A lot of people have done that, but I still kind of prefer U-Turn just for that slow pivot. I think it can come in real handy, especially when I've got Raichu and Incineroar. That's 2 Fake Out users with Xerneas. Fake Out just goes so well with Xerneas, doesn't it? So I still kind of prefer U-Turn. Then we get into the other ones. Now we've got the old Lunala here, holding the Lunalium Z, a pretty obvious one, but it's a good way to kick off the Moon series, I guess. A lot of people are running this, and rightly so. It's really strong, and it's just does so much damage. It's great, obviously, to things that don't resist it or, are immune to it. Obviously, it's not going to OHKO any normal types, is it? But it's just such a strong Z move. We've got Protect, Tailwind, Psyshock, and Moongeist Beam, obviously, for the Z move. I thought, I was looking through. I really wanted to do this team, and I was Christ, I thought I only had a modest Lunala, but I was scrolling through my Ultra Moon, and I found a timid Cosmog, and I was like, thank God, because honestly, I think if you're running Z Lunala, you have to be timid. You honestly have to. There's been so many games where it's just, I've just lost my Lunala turn 1 to like a speed tie. It's really depressing, that. But like everyone's running Z Lunala. I have seen quite a few Z Psych Up Lunalas, which is scary because that replenishes its health as well as getting, let's say, it's like if it does it onto a Xerneas, you're getting the +2 special defense attack and special attack, obviously, and speed, and you put your health back to full, so you get your Shadow Shield back. That is scary. That is really scary. So that's a cool tech, I guess. And then you can obviously do Psychium Z off Psyshock. Yeah, and that's our Z mover for the time being. I've got loads of ideas for this Moon series actually already. Like in terms of like Z moves, there's loads of things we get. I feel like it's opened it up a little bit more. Like some of the mons are more viable, obviously with Z moves. Landorus is one that's actually still quite good with the Z move. Anyway, that's for another time. Then we got Raichu. I love my Raichu. This is actually a different Raichu. I always use the same Raichu. I've always used the same Raichu, and this time, for this team, I actually changed the Raichu. My other one was kind of like a bit more physically bulky. This is more specially bulky. I can take a Water Spout now. I don't think my other one could, even with the AV. And we've got Fake Out, obviously. We've got Nuzzle, Volt Switch, all great. Nuzzle's great, still. Just for speed control, really. And obviously the Para's, a nice little cheeky thing. And on my old one, if you watch this for my channel for a while, I've always run knockoff. I quite like knockoff on Raichu. I don't know why. It's just because sometimes it can feel a bit useless. You can just knock things off. But I've actually got Feint on this Raichu. Oh my days, does that come in handy? Like, Feint is so underappreciated, especially when it's next to Xerneas. Like, oh no, it's a Xerneas. I'm gonna have to protect and stall something out, or like I'm gonna have to protect to stop this, or like even if you just. Yeah, if there's whatever it is in front of you that's protecting, just like, nope, no you're not. Unless it's obviously like a Lunala, obviously you're not fainting that. But Feint on Raichu is absolutely great. I would recommend running a Feint mon on your teams. It's such an underappreciated move at the moment. And then last is probably the odd pick, but oh my god, this Suicune is so clutch. I really hope that, like, in testing this has gone so well on Shodon. I'm decently high on the ladder at the moment, but I know now I've like said that this is like I'm gonna just get decked the entire time I play with this team. But Suicune has been so clutch. Obviously Raichu protects it a bit. I thought Raichu was a good pick because there's a lot of Z Cocos around. Obviously that just shuts that down instantly. Suicune being protected from electric type moves is obviously really nice. But Suicune just is like really bulky, and I was having what did I have on this team? I can't remember, but I was having a real issue with like Scarf Ogre and plus Ludio plus Serena or whatever it might be next to Scarf Ogre. That was a real pain, especially plus next to Serena and or Ludi, it was a real pain. So now Suicune just absolutely tanks those water type moves and can pretty much live. I'm pretty sure I did it so it could live a Water Spout from Kyogre and like a Grass Knot from Ludi. I'm not sure about a Power Whip from Serena, but the thing is, Suicune's faster than Serena, and Suicune's job is to get off an Icy Wind. I don't actually have Tailwind on this Suicune, which I already had Tailwind on Lunala, and in the past I've always been more of a fan of Icy Wind than Tailwind. I don't know why, it just feels like more. You can drop your opponent's. I mean, Tailwind you can stall out Tailwind. If you're Icy Winding, your opponent kind of has to, either deal with the fact that they're slow or switch, which is not always ideal. So I like Icy Wind on Suicune. I've got that. I've got Scald just so I have a Water Stab, and we got Roar. Bye opposing Xerneas, and Trick Room. We don't like Trick Room on this team. We really don't like Trick Room. And the other move is Snarl, which I also think is quite interesting. So Suicune is really support, and it's really bulky as well. It can take a Leaf Blade from Katana, no problem. Just proc the Berry, which is really nice, especially because I can get an Icy Wind off in front of a Katana, say, because I know I can live that attack. And obviously, unless it's a crit. So, in front of those like Scarf Ogres, you can just Icy Wind once, or Snarl if you want. I think Icy Wind's probably better just to lower its speed. And then, yeah, I have talked for like 10 minutes. I am so sorry. We're going to jump into it now. That was a long time to talk, wasn't it? Well, it's been ages. I was just rambling. I had to give you guys a little bit of an update. Oh yeah, music. Oh, I forgot about music. What are we having? Let's have an Ultra Recon squad. I want to see how this goes. This team, I've kind of got a plan against most like popular teams that are about, but if it's something obscure. Okay, this is like Ashton's team, Ashton Jeremy team. I haven't really played this much, but obviously Lunala's good. Lunala's good. Definitely bring Lunala, like 100%. Do I want to bring Suicune? Do I want to bring Suicune? Suicune doesn't seem that bad actually. Can live a +2 Moonblast. Actually, I really like Suicune. I don't want to go Raichu. For the pressure. I want Katana. I want Xerneas as well, though. I want too many Mons! Definitely want Lunala. I think I'm going to lead Lunala. Do I want to lead Raichu? I want Xerneas. Do I want Raichu? Yeah, I've got that fast fake out. Let's go with that. I've actually really not played this team much. The ones I've been facing more are still the reindeer teams and that Xerneas. No, it's not Xerneas. Yveltal Groudon team. I've been playing so much of that. That's a really solid team actually. But I have a plan for that as well. I've got a plan for those two teams, but this depends. Okay, Raichu, Lunala, don't let me down. Lunala, Toxic Croak. Well, I do have the faster fake out, which is nice. Do we go for the Z-move straight off the bat? I'm a bit worried about I mean, would you switch into? I could also Tailwind, you see. I might Tailwind actually. No, I'm going for the Z-move straight off the bat. I'm going for it, guys. Just don't switch into thingy. What a way to start the series, just go for the Z-move. If Smeagol switches in, good play. Nope. Okay, this might be a speed. This might come down to a speed tie. That's my opponent. I knew it. Oh, this is the worst. These speed ties are so bad. Bye-bye. That is not fun. That is not fun. That's really not. It's not fun, is it? I might nuzzle the Toxicroak. I pretty much have to Geomancy. I mean that was just. That's bad. Like losing the speed tie is just bad. That is such a problem with this Xerneas. My opponent switches Toxicroak out actually. It's Incineroar. I mean I don't mind that too much. It's not ideal. Lunala probably goes for Tailwind here, I would imagine. What? What? Well, that was extremely unexpected. I really did not think it would have Hypnosis. Obviously I'm going to try and wake up and... Very interesting. Wow. Hypnosis Lunala, guys. I don't know if anyone's seen that before, but I've definitely not played that. I just presumed it had Tailwind. Or Psycho, worst case scenario, but I kind of had to go Geomancy. Well, the Shadow Shield's broken, which is nice. It's got Tailwind and Hypnosis. So it doesn't have Protect? Or it doesn't have Psyshock? I imagine it has Psyshock, it doesn't have Protect, probably. Incinerate's Taunt. Okay, that's fair enough. I think I'm going to have to kind of Dazzle here. I need to get Raichu out. Raichu's become a bit useless, hasn't it? Raichu's become a little bit useless. Incineroar switches out in 2. Toxicroak. Okay. I'm a bit scared of Feint, obviously, which is kind of annoying. I was going to say, that's not a bad amount of damage. We're in such a bad spot, though. I really don't like the position we're in at all. Obviously losing that speed. I really did not expect to have to hit Hypnosis. That's a... And Incineroar has Taunt. Those are odd sets. Those are very odd. Please don't be into Raichu. Please be into Xerneas. Please try and trick my Xerneas. God damn it. Okay, that's so bad. We just lose now because that's going to have Feint. Okay, that's not bad. Do we get the Lunala with another Dazzle? I mean, my opponent fakes out or I have to. I can't risk the Feint. Taunt, Incineroar, Hypnosis, Lunala. I mean, if my opponent missed that Hypnosis, I mean, it would have been in a better position for sure. Wow. I imagine my opponent's got Xerneas in the back, so I think we do just lose in a way. So I can get a really good fake out timed in. Oh, Lunala switches that into Incineroar? And Feint? Or are you just going to go Poison Jab? Or fake out? I don't know what you do. There's a few different options here for my opponent, to be honest. It's just Poison Jab in. Oh, that's faster than has it. I was going to say, Jesus, that did way too much damage. I mean, I could get fainted here. You might try and fake out. Oh, I still can't flipping. I need to get rid of this Toxicroak. Feint is such an issue for my Katana. I think you feint. Oh, I mean, that Poison Jab crit was obviously not ideal. It's got drained, but I mean that was not ideal. This entire game has been not ideal, has it? It's just not been great. That did a lot of damage. I'm going to attack Toxicroak, and I kind of have to hope, because I really don't think Sacred Sword is going to get... Oh yeah, there's Tailwind up, that's why it was faster, obviously. I mean, does Sacred Sword get Incineroar? I really thought it was going to feint though, so maybe it doesn't have feint, but I'd expect it to have feint. That's why I was going for the thingy. But what should we do? Should we fake out Incineroar and attack Toxicroak? It's gonna have feint though. I'm gonna have to hope that Sacred Sword. I'm gonna double the Toxicroak. I think Incineroar switches out. I'd switch out Incineroar. Sorry, I'll just Leaf Blade. Actually, what am I doing? See, I forgot how to play. Until Lunala. Yes. Well, we called that correctly at least. He did go for feint. They flinched for it before my Katana. That's what I was scared of. He could have probably picked up my Xerneas before. This was a bad game. This was not a fun game, was it? Obviously, I have to protect. But I have nothing... I mean, this isn't... Wait, this is definitely not over. Is Incineroar in... I mean, my opponent might make the call and fake out Raichu, which I think they could probably safely do, to be honest. Well, yeah, well, just to be safe, I guess, in case I... We need a para here, to be honest. That's probably going to KO me. If it doesn't KO me, maybe we can win. This has not been the greatest, has it? I'm going to attack Lunala and hope that that Incineroar gets paralysed. This game was... I think we did get a little bit... Maybe... I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Maybe I did play probably a bit ropey, to be honest. But losing the speed tie... Hypnosis... Didn't see that coming. Taunt on Incineroar, didn't see that coming. What else? Crit, that poison jab crit was a little bit annoying as well, obviously. Because I wouldn't have been in that, you know, like faint range, or I just would have felt a little bit safer with Xerneas. I could have switched out. That was not the best start to the Moon series, was it? Anyway, let's get one more game in. Let's play one more. Hopefully, that's the only pardon. That's the only thing about the Z Lunala. It's really good, but those speed types of the Lunalas are an absolute killer. I mean, absolute ridiculous. It's so bad. I mean, it just put us in a such a bad position from turn 1, didn't it? Then it was obvious I really needed Lunala, and it just went down straight away. Maybe I could have swapped it into... I've got the same music. I really didn't mean to do that. This was from Spain, from Catalonia. That's just across there. Oh, we've got a... Have we got a Dialga? I've not actually really seen that, to be honest. It's something that bit of like a trick room mode, which is not great. I could bring Suicune to this, actually. Although, my opponent has got double grass, which is not ideal. I really doubt that's going to be Scarf Ogre. Could be, though. Do I want to bring Raichu? I kind of want to bring Raichu. I feel like I want to bring the same group. I just have to be really careful about Trick Room. Extremely careful about Trick Room. Maybe that wasn't ideal, actually. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe Suicune. But Suicune's just a little bit useless because... Have you seen how much I'm sinking? My chair's knackered. I need to get a new computer chair. But I really don't... I'm not even pressing the thing. I'm not even pressing it. It's just wrecked my computer chair. Really funny. It is Scarf Kyogre. Okay. Oh no, no, it's not. That was a complete silly thing to say. It's not Scarf Kyogre. Well, it could be Scarf Kyogre. I really don't want Dialga Trick Room in. I might feint Dialga and Z-move it. I actually have no idea how much this does to a Dialga, but let's hope it kills it. Don't think it will. Oh, Kyogre protects, actually. Okay. Could have Volt Switched. This is not going to KO, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it just didn't do enough damage, did it? Is it going to have Earth Power? I would imagine it would. It's probably Water Z Kyogre, actually. Since it's got Protect, it's not Specs. I guess you have Moonraze in the back. Do you reckon I could take a Volt Switch or Kyogre Dialga? Probably not. Protect Lunala. This is gonna be so hard to. This is gonna be really hard to win. Yeah, see. That's going into. Oh, it's Steelium Z. Whoa, okay. Okay, I didn't expect that at all. I thought it was going to be Waterium Z. Huh. Stellium Z Dialga. Ah, Z moves. How I missed you. Well, the only downside is my Shadow Shield's gone, which is kind of bad. Origin Pulse. Well, Raichu's going to live that, which is nice, obviously. Not very well, though. Flipping heck. I didn't even think that I'd get it. That's really upsetting. How do we win this? How do we win this? I've only got 7 Moongeist beams as well because I had 2 PP ups and I didn't have a third. I'll get one. This has been so bad. I don't actually have a game plan for this at all. This kind of threw me. The Dialga. It does have Earth Power. I thought it would. I don't know if I can. I should be able to live this with Lunala. Although I have literally like 0 bulk actually. Oh, we're not. Yeah, okay, we do live that. That's kind of okay. I mean, that's not a bad bit of damage. How many turns did Trick Room left? 2. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to switch back. Who else has my opponent got? Potentially. Okay, we're gonna sack Raichu, I'm afraid. And then we're gonna get Katana in, and I'm gonna go for the double protect with Lunala. I think I have to. And if I get it, it might not be too bad. Okay, bye bye Raichu, sadly. My opponent is kind of forced to double into Katana if I bring Katana in because I did protect, which means they probably presume if you see a Katana with protect, you presume it's Sash. It's not obviously not AV, is it? Okay, let's try and double protect. If I get the double protect, we might be okay actually. I think I have to go for it, to be honest. I'm in such a bad spot. Okay, now I need Origin Pulse to miss. This has just not been. Yeah, an Origin Pulse. Miss! 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 Okay, well. Okay, somehow we managed to stall out the Trick Room. I mean. Right. I'm half tempted to just to actually Geomancer here. I mean, I can get the double KO. I can get a double KO. But if there's a Katana in the back, I might be screwed against it. So I'm actually just going to Sacred Sword and Geomancy. I can't let Trick Room go up, but that's literally I literally cannot have that again. So if Sacred Sword, Dialga, and Geomancy, I don't know, we've got a chance. If it's a Moongus in the back, that's bad. If it's Katana, it's kind of bad. I didn't have a game plan for this at all, did I? In hindsight, if I knew that they were gonna Incineroar. Okay, okay, I'm extremely happy with this. Dialga protects. Switches into Tapu Koko. Okay, well, this is 100% winnable. I mean, this is going to do nothing, obviously. I mean, it did a little bit more than I expected, to be fair. Okay. Maybe I've turned this around. I mean, Xerneas is really threatening now. It's threatening everything. Absolutely everything. I'm just going to double protect it. There's literally no reason not to. How did this happen? I mean, I literally just did what I could to try and stall out the trick. I mean, obviously we did stall out the trick room just about. I don't think I could have really done anything more. Okay. Electro web. So it's probably AV. I mean, should I Moonblast Coco? Or should I D-Gleam and put Incineroar into Sacred Sword range? I think I'd rather do that, to be honest. I think Xerneas just absolutely wins anyway. This won't pick up. That should probably be AV Coco. Yeah. It's really slow, actually, that Coco. Very slow. Slower than Katana. I mean, I wouldn't really... yeah, I mean, if you're going to have Tapu Koko, I wouldn't recommend it being slower than Katana. I really don't think this matters, though. Like, at all. Okay, Katana's a bit slower than Thingy now. I just wanted to get Incineroar out of the way, because Fake Out is the only thing that could lose me the game. It's Kyogre. I mean, I'm just going to Dazzle again. And... Leaf Blade. I'll probably lose Katana here, but again, it doesn't really matter. Leaf Blade. Probably lose Katana. It's not the end of the world. Dazzle. Coco dies. Kyogre doesn't die. It's probably 50% berry, I'd say. Obviously, that crit didn't matter on Coco. It's not 50% berry in Kyogre. Oh, it is. It is 50% berry. I've forgotten the order of things. And it goes for what spell? Oh no, I'm still faster than the Kyogre. Maybe I can Electro Web. Oh, that's pretty slow Kyogre. Although it is Trick Room. That did not matter. I'm at plus whatever, 2, plus 1. Looks like we turned it around. Okay, well at least I didn't lose both. But I really didn't have a game plan for Dialga. I need to think about that for next time. Obviously I had no idea how much the Z move would do. It's obviously not enough. So... I should have been leading with something else. I made a few poor decisions this game. That would have been a really poor decision. I could just Dazzle her. I mean, I could have Moonblasted no matter either way, does it? Don't need to reveal the Moonblast. Anyway, that was an interesting episode. I mean, we did. That was quite close, that last one. It got a bit ropey towards the end. I mean, at the beginning and in the middle, obviously, with Trick Room going up. Like I said, this team really doesn't deal well. Maybe I should have brought Suicune just to be safe with Trick Room. In hindsight, I kind of wish I did. But that first game was riddled with unfortunate events. I mean, obviously losing the speed ties, losing your Lunala straight away to an opposing Lunala is obviously not the best way to start. But I don't, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, cheers for watching. We're back Wednesday with some more of this VGC. I'll use this team for a little bit. I don't know when we'll swap. Probably end of next week or something. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway. Cheers for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you all in a bit.